Hello students, welcome to Edubbey Global Solutions. Today we'll be looking at excretion in humans. Do living cells produce waste? Yes. Excretion is the removal of toxic materials. It is also the removal of waste products of metabolism and substances in excess of requirements. Examples of excretory products are carbon dioxide, which is produced during respiration, urea, produced in the liver during deamination, salts, which can be excess in diet. The role of the kidney is to remove toxic waste products such as urea from circulating blood, and is also to regulate water content of the body. Is osmoregulation function is osmoregulation the function of the liver? False. It's the function of the kidney. Structure of the kidney. Kidneys receive a supply of blood through the renal artery. Each kidney contains nephrons, kidney tubules that can filter substances from the blood. Each kidney has an exit tube, that is the ureter, to carry away urine. The kidney is under close control by a feedback system that water saved is exactly balanced to the body needs. True or false? On the right hand side, I have a picture of the excretory organ, kidney. We have two kidneys. The human has two kidneys with two ureter, an exit tube that leads to the bladder from the kidney, and another tube that leads from the bladder out of the body, that is the urethra. Ureter carries urine from kidney to bladder. Bladder stores up about 500 centimeter cube of urine before expelling it from the body. Urethra carries urine from the bladder to outside the body. Sphincter is a ring of muscle that controls the flow of urine from bladder to urethra. Urine is the solution of waste dissolved in small volume of water. True or false? True. Which is the tube that carries urine from bladder to outside the body? That will be the urethra. Cortex. The cortex contains, on the right hand side here, we have a dissected image of the kidney showing us the cortex, medulla, and pelvis. The cortex contains glomeruli, which filters excess fluid and waste products out of the blood. Medulla contains long regions of kidney tubules, that is nephrons, which can vary the amount and composition of urine. On this slide, we have the picture of this of nephron, a kidney tubule nephron. It's shown as the labeled parts, that is shown as the proximal convoluted tubule, Bowman's capsule, glomerulus, loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule, vasa recta, and collecting duct. In pregnant women, the bladder is compressed by the expanding uterus. This reduces the storage capacity so that women have to urinate more frequently during this period. True or false? True. Role of the nephron. The nephron helps in the reabsorption of all of the glucose, some ions, and most water back into the blood. It also helps in the formation of urine containing urea, excess water, and excess ions. Glomerulus. Here, blood is filtered under high pressure, that is ultrafiltration. Waste plus some useful molecules plus some water are filtered into the nephron, that is kidney tubules. In the proximal convoluted tubule, useful molecules plus most water are selectively reabsorbed from the blood, while in the distal convoluted tubule, the kidney reabsorbs water back to the blood according to the body's demands under the influence of antidiuretic hormone. Drag the words into the correct boxes. The main excretory organ in the mammal is the what? Kidney. There are two of these, each each supplied with blood through the renal artery, and each composed of many thousands of tubules called nephrons. The role of the liver in assimilation and deamination of amino acids. The liver sorts out digested food molecules. It also produces bile, which is important for the digestion of fats. Aside this, interconversion of glucose to glycogen takes place in the liver. Assimilation of amino acids to build up proteins in the process of transamination takes place in the liver. Removal of excess amino acids, that is the nitrogen part of amino acids, is removed by a process called deamination in the liver. Deamination takes place in the liver to form urea from the excess nitrogen in the amino acids. Urea is then passed to the kidney for excretion. Urea has to be excreted due to its toxicity. Ultrafiltration takes place in the glomerulus. Water is gained through drinks, water in food, and respiration, while it is lost through urine, sweat, exhaled air, and feces. But the body contains about 40 dm cube of water, 15 dm cube in tissue fluid and blood plasma, and 25 dm cube inside cells. Volume and concentration of urine is affected by water intake, temperature, and exercise. The volume of urine is greatly reduced if more water is lost through sweating. For example, during exercise, diarrhea can greatly increase water loss. Severe cases can cause death by dehydration. Water excreted in the urine is adjusted so that total water intake total water intake and total water loss is balanced. True or false? True. Here we have activities for us to solve. A person produced 1.75 dm cube of urine on a cool day. How will the volume and concentration of urine change on a hot day? If fluid intake is the same as on the cool day, the volume will decrease while the concentration of the urine produced will increase. That will be D. Okay, which organ excretes urea? Kidney. Which of the labels are the ureter and the bladder? Remember that the urea is produced in in the liver, but it is excreted through the kidney. Which of the labels are the ureter and the bladder? That will be number 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Last question for today. Which conditions will result in the largest volume of urine produced by the kidneys? That will be water intake at 1,500 centimeter cube at a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius and at rest. Will be A. With this, we come to the end of today's activity. Remember, do join us on www.edubbey.com for more of these. Thank you.